Hello, welcome to stream. How is everybody? Liberty Pen, good to see you. XD, welcome in. You got first. Congrats. XD73. Is that part of the name, or is it just XD? Be there in a bit. 2 minutes commercials left. No problem, long hauler. Good to see you, dude. I hope you've been doing well. It's been a long haul since I've seen you. Sorry about that. Dr. Phineas, good to see you. I sleepy. Yeah, me too. I was up till 5 a.m. last night for reasons that were beyond my control. But I am super pumped up on caffeine right now, so I should be good. I'm still drinking caffeine. Just XD. Okay, cool. Got lost looking for your stream for how long? I don't know. How long was it? I actually, I did start stream, and I walked away because I've got the timer at the beginning. And then I came back and it wasn't streaming anymore, so that was weird. And I noticed, like, everything was buffering on Twitch and YouTube, so I restarted that. So I don't know what that was about. I think it might ping again in the Discord, so. How you doing, Not a Proto? I haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well. So yeah, I announced it in the Discord, but we're not going to be streaming. I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow, or probably this weekend. And we're normally playing Control right now, but I'm just going to play Slay the Spire today instead, because I am going to the Level Up Expo, which is a gaming convention in Las Vegas this weekend. So that'll be interesting. I might stream. I'm going to bring some minor equipment to stream. But I don't know for sure if I'm going to stream. So we'll see. Could be better, but I'm here. I feel that. I feel that pretty strong. Yeah, I took today off from work because tomorrow I'm traveling. And I didn't realize how much I needed that. Like, waking up at freaking like 10:30 today instead of 8 or 7 was very nice. And yeah, it's been a chill day. I didn't have any expectations for it, and so I wasted it so, like, deliciously. I hope things get better for you. I was also up late. I watched the first Blue People Avatar because I'm gonna watch the second and the new one tomorrow. Nice. I haven't seen the second one, or I guess there's a third one. I didn't know that. I haven't seen the second one because I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why I haven't seen it, but I've seen clips. It just seems like more Avatar. So hopefully it's good. Sleeping in is so nice. Yeah. Yeah. It's been a while since I've had, like, fully restful sleep, so yeah, I would love to actually sleep in by choice, We'll see. So yeah, we're playing Slay the Spire 2 today instead of Control. And tomorrow I won't be doing Phasmophobia. But yeah, Slay the Spire 2, I have played so much. I don't know, how long have I played this? April 5th. No. April 12th. So I've had 2 weeks with it, almost. Almost 2 weeks. I also realized that you can play it on the Steam Deck. It's, like, really well optimized for the Steam Deck, so. And you can also play it with one hand because the controller inputs are all on the right hand. It's really good on the Steam Deck. So I've just been bringing my Steam Deck around the house. It's been good. So yeah, I want to play. I want to show you guys the progress I've made. I want to play some Slay the Spire. I actually, wasn't there like a bet? Can't you can't you do a Twitch betting thing? Because I think it'd be fun. I think it'd be fun to do a bet or like prediction. Oh, that's what it's called. It's prediction. Where's the predictions? Nope, that's a poll. That's a poll. Manage predictions. There we go. Okay. Let's do what ascension level has Kraken unlocked? And we will do 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, or 7. You know what? Let's just assume I've gotten past 1. So I'll remove that one. We'll have 5 options. And submission period, let's do 15 minutes. Or let's do 5 minutes. 10 minutes. We'll do 10 minutes. So you guys can predict. Yeah, Gamba. It is Gamba. You guys can get channel points. This is your chance. This is your chance to get some channel points. I don't do predictions very often because I never remember that it's a thing. But put your prediction in, and maybe you can win some points. I haven't seen them either. Saw the first way back in the day, was the biggest thing ever. My friend says the others are quite good, and rewatching the first one has me excited for them. Okay, nice. Good. Yeah, I feel like the longer I spend away from Avatar, the less I'm that into it. Because it was kind of on the nose. A lot of the themes were really on the nose. What's Ascension level? So when you play Slay the Spire 2, you can beat the game. You're like, it's a roguelite, so you do a combat, you beat the enemies, and then you can pick a new card or whatever. You pick like a random card to add to your deck, and then you play the next one. You go on, you beat the 3 bosses, and then you beat the game. You have to like get that far and like beat the boss to actually finish it. Once you do that, you get to unlock an Ascension level. So you like level up your Ascension. After you beat the game once, you can unlock Ascension 1, which is it adds a difficulty level. So like there's a specific thing. In fact, I think I can go read it. Yeah, Elite spawn more often is Ascension 1's challenge. Ascension 2 is Ancients only heal 80%, so after you beat a boss, you only get 80% of your HP back. Ascension 3 is enemies and treasure chests drop 25% less gold. So it just makes it harder to like pick up relics and buy cards and stuff like that. So every time you do the next Ascension, it gets harder and harder. So it gets harder to unlock the next Ascension. So what do you guys think? How far am I? And so you on YouTube you can't do the prediction because it's a Twitch thing. But if you guess in chat and you get it right, then I'll call you out. I'll be like, great job, you got it. I've never slayed any Spire, so I don't know what this means. That's okay. I kind of decided at the last minute to play Slay the Spire 2 instead of Control. And I know the first time I played Slay the Spire, there was a bunch of people that were interested in watching it. But I couldn't decide. I wanted to stream extra today because I was off, but I ended up doing a bunch of errands and getting ready for the trip, so I wasn't able to stream more. I wanted to do Slay the Spire and Control, so I do 2 different streams, but oh well. So yeah. How was your guys' week? Mine was honestly pretty uneventful. Somehow still stressful. How does that even work? I hate that reality. But mine was good. I don't have too much to complain about. Mine's pretty okay. Good. Nice. Yeah, school's actually almost done, right? You've got 2 years. I don't know if you're in school. 2 months left of school, right? How does school? Is anybody in like Australia or UK or another country? There's a couple of my mods are out of country, and there are some chatters that are out of country. Do you guys have like what are your school seasons? Like, cause in the US, in general, they start in August or September, and then go to like June. Usually, I'm Australian. Oh, nice. What part of Australia are you from? Yesterday was my mom's birthday. Watched Stargate SG-1 and drank wine. Was nice. That sounds very relaxing. I got the Stargate SG-1 series on DVD, and I have not cracked it out yet. Mostly because I need to rip it and put it in my media server, and that's just a lot of work. Queensland? Is Queensland north of Sydney, or is it west of Sydney? Because Sydney's at the bottom right? Sydney's like the southeastern side. And then there's like a bunch of east shore cities and stuff, right? Oh, hydrate, thank you. It's above it. I am surprised at my geographic know-how. Or like knowledge. I don't know Australia that well. I know Perth. Wait, no. Never mind. I don't know where Perth is. I can't remember if it's on the southern side or the northern side. In the west, on like more west. And there's another like really small town. So one of the YouTubers that I've watched for a very long time is the Game Grumps, and Rubber Ross, who's no longer with the Game Grumps, but he's got his own channel. But he's from Australia, and he's from a town that's very small, but I've heard it mentioned about a bunch. Perth is the capital of Western Australia. Of Western Australia? Oh, how many provinces do you guys have? Or are they called states? Like, how does that work in Australia? I don't actually know. Is Western Australia a province? Or a... how does that work? Canada calls them something else. We have states in the United States. I don't know. I'm like thinking of all the countries and how they divide up their country. Like Japan is prefecture, China is province. Jerry, welcome in. Yeah, I was gonna play Control today, but then I decided, because I announced in the Discord I will not be streaming tomorrow, because I'm gonna be gone this weekend for a gaming convention in Las Vegas. So I'm taking a break from Control today to just play something like fun. Not that Control's not fun. I'm saying I just want to play something like encapsulated, like neat and tidy and low energy. Not super into this game, but I will hang because I am not trying to get spoiled on Pragmata. Okay, then I will not talk about Pragmata. I like it. I've been playing it. I got Click Clack into it actually. And he's streaming right now, so... Some are states, others are territories. Territories! You know what, for some reason I thought territories was only for, like... Doesn't Canada call them territories too? In the U.S., it's a territory is like a pre-state, like before it becomes a state, it's a territory, and we have a couple territories now. I think Puerto Rico is a territory, and yeah, so like for some reason I was like, oh, well, territory. They're not called territories. I don't know. We have several. Yeah, we do. Provinces in Canada. There's also Northwest Territories. Oh, okay. Thank you. I'm not super far playing with a friend. Nice. Yeah, I got to... Well, are names of locations spoilers for you, Jerry? Because I can tell you where I am. I just won't say anything about it. In Pragmata. So is Guam, American Samoa, and the Northern Marianas Islands. Yes. Yes, I think there's more territories, aren't there? I'm in the area after the first boss. Okay. So are you past the place with the printed Earth location? I don't want to give too much information. Yeah, more than most people think. Yeah, for sure. There's a lot of territories. It's honestly, I hear documentaries and stuff about how like people in territories don't have U.S. citizenship automatically, I think, or they do, but they don't have representation. I don't know. I don't remember. It's rough being in a territory. I kept backtracking because it shows you all the stuff you missed in the levels you've been in, and I was not able to find them. Yeah, and once you get the ability to remove the misprinted, like, jagged crystal structures, which, of course, you can get through those. I don't know if you've gotten that yet. I went and scoured the first couple areas in Pragmata. I only got things to, like, 90 to 95% done in each area. I'm not gonna pour over every inch. I have the globe REM. Okay. But I'm expecting it and we'll go back. Okay, cool. Yeah, then I won't say anything more. The printing gets bigger. And the scale is like a lot bigger. So I won't go into it. It's very cool. Pragmata is a very good game. I like it. It's like simple but involved and engaging. I would recommend Pragmata if you like Resident Evil games, if you like third-person action games, and if you like just like it's like a cozy sci-fi like AI shooter. Inhabited and inherited. Oh, 5 inhabited territories, 9 uninhabited, and 2 claims. Got it. That's funny. We do have a prediction, so if you guys want to win some channel points, put your predictions in. Oh, wait, did it already finish the prediction? Okay, so let's go ahead and get started, and I can show you guys what Ascension. 5 of you, actually only one person voted. Only one person voted, which is fine. You get your channel points back. Because you're right. How did you know I got 5? Ascension 5. Yeah, there was a vote. I set it for 10 minutes. I should have put it for 20.
Hello there.
So Liberty Pen, you get 1,000 channel points. Well, congrats on getting your channel points back. Hello there, Clockwork Crow. Welcome in. So yeah, I got to Ascension 5 on 2 characters, and I'm still working on 4 for the rest. And I've basically been playing them sequentially. So I've gotten Ironclad and the Silent on 5, and now I'm working on the Regent. So that's what we'll be doing. Haven't played this game. Have you heard the Vampire Survivors guys put out a whole new game using the same assets, and it's also really good? I did not. What kind of game is it? Is it the same kind of like boss rush or whatever what would you call that? It was like a no click or no. It's like a no click boss rush game. Dungeon crawler with deck building. Oh, interesting. I wonder how well they did, because I have been really enjoying deck builders. I've been enjoying deck builders with enclosed decks, like not Magic the Gathering or anything like that, like where you build a deck and bring your deck, but games that are just really tightly designed. Vampire Survivors is a new genre. Yeah, basically, yeah, it is. It's already overwhelmingly positive. Vampire Crawlers, huh? Okay, hell yeah. Oh, you guys can't see this. That was weird. Okay, you can. Oh, that's a lot of characters. Wow, I think I'll be playing this after Vampire Survivors. Or, sorry, after Slay the Spire. So let's just put that on the wish list. Wait. Turbo wildcard from... What? I don't know what that is. It's just the demo. Okay. That was a confusing way to put it. You downloaded a demo, and that was not the wishlist button. Oh. Well, I didn't click this. I added a wish list. Yeah. All right, let's play. All right, so these are kind of shit. Out of these, so colorless cards, I have not run very much. I run colorless cards in Slay the Spire 1, which I am almost to Ascension 18 on Slay the Spire 1. I just have the Divinity Girl, I can't remember her name, but the last character in Slay 1 to get to 18, and then I have everybody to 18. So the colorless cards I run in that game, but not in this one. They're not. There are useful colorless cards, but like, I don't know. It's choose one of 2. Like the chances of getting a good colorless from 2 pulls is not very good. So I never do lead paperweight. 1 card and 1 potion is okay. Scroll boxes. Let's see. Gold. Lose your gold. So let's look. We've got an early shop there, and then no shops for a while. So I could lose my gold. That'd be fine. Okay. So if I want to run stars, which these are stars, that's like a second currency other than energy. Whenever you spend stars, gain block. This one's always good when you're running like a strong stars deck. Spoils of Battle, Forge 5. This one's not very good. It kind of clogs your deck. Forge 5 is okay. So Forge 5 gives you the Sovereign Blade, which is that blade right there. But you only... So every time you forge, you add damage to that card. And it's kind of expensive because it's 2 energy, and you only get 3 to start. So you have to play that, and you can't really play any block at the same time as attacking. So Forging 5 is not very good. Drawing 2 cards helps with churn, but it still takes, one of your energy. There's better ways to draw. So this one is like mediocre. This is mid. These 3 cards. Terraforming is really good for the beginning. So gain 6 vigor. It just means the next attack you play has 6 extra damage, and that's really good for setting up damage for your next turn, or just doing more damage with like a few attack cards. So if you only have 2 attack cards, you can't just like fully send all your damage in your deck because you only drew 2. So it adds more attack. So it's kind of nice, but not that great. I don't usually run vigor, although I know there are a couple cards that do vigor, so maybe there's a vigor deck that you could build with the Regent. This one is very expensive. Glitterstream, this is turtling up basically. It's 11 blocks, so not that great. You know, when you have defend cards, which give you 5 block and cost 1 energy. So you could play 2 defends and get 10 block, and then this one only gives you 1 more and a mild benefit of having 5 block next turn. So it's like not that much greater over 2 defends, and it adds a card to your deck. So it's kind of it'll choke your deck as well. And by choke, I mean when you have too many cards in your deck and you can't draw things that are useful to you. You want to have like a balance of like cards that help you stay alive, and cards that do damage, and cards that like build damage or build some kind of like meta. You know, if you're playing like forging, if you're playing with the Sovereign Blade, you want to have cards that build your forge, or like forge it, and then also like do other stuff. The more interactions you can get in your deck for both attack, defense, and then building your engine, whatever it is, the better the cards. And so this one sucks, honestly. I've picked Glitterstream like once or twice. So Crush Under is decent. Still kind of a choke card. So it does 7 damage to all enemies, so 21 damage max. So that's decent. And then lose 1 strength this turn, reduces 3 damage to you, unless they're doing a multiply attack, which is like do 3 damage 5 times or whatever. Or 3 damage 3 times is usually what enemies have. So that will reduce 3 damage for just that enemy. So it has like a... Hello? Hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate. It has decent potential. So I think I'm actually going to pick this one, because if I played Vigor on Crush Under, it would do 13 damage to all enemies. And then that's even better. So this one has more potential. Unfortunately, it doesn't really play into the Regent's main mechanics, like with stars. Stars are a major mechanic for the Regent, and then also Forge is a major mechanic. I think there are also some discard mechanics and draw mechanics. So like it does stuff when you draw a card. There's like a King's Punch and a King's Kick. And whenever you draw that card, it like either makes it cheaper or it does more damage. So that's another like minor mechanic of the Regent. So this does nothing for those mechanics, but it's going to help me survive better in this Ascension. So let's do that. All right. So I personally like to run a lot of question marks or the unknown engagements, because there's a lot of like deck hardening stuff in the... So you have the potential to get a relic, which are these. You know, they give you benefits, and they don't have to be drawn. They're not cards. And then you can also like remove cards from your deck in question marks. You can get remove exhaust from, you know, like one-time play cards, like you play it once and then it dies. You can make it play like replayable. There's lots of things you can get in question marks that are like more beneficial, and usually they are cheaper or like better than fighting an elite, because elites just give you a potion and a relic, like guaranteed. But you end up losing a lot of HP, and you end up with less HP than when you start, unless you have a good deck that protects you. So I personally just like to avoid the hassle. So the question is, do I want to go on the left side where there's a shop and some bonfires, but they're also elites? Or do I want to go on the right side and face a bunch of small enemies, but get a lot more question marks with like maybe 1 or 2 elite battles? And that's a good question. I think since this is the first act, so before the first boss, I'm going to go to the right here because I can fight, like these enemies are going to be really easy at the beginning. And so it's okay to face them. As you go through playing this game, every time you do a run, you want to have a balance. Like you basically want to preserve your HP, but you also don't want to spend that much time in each battle. So every time you do a regular enemy attack or enemy combat or fight, you get a card reward and sometimes a potion. But you also have potential to lose HP and just slowly bleed down as you go. So in the higher ascensions, especially in Slay the Spire 1, you generally want to avoid combat if possible. Sometimes you need to build a deck. Like if you avoid combats, but then your deck sucks, you'll lose. So you have to do some fights. But it's in the upper ascensions, things get really tough. So early sleep calls to me. No problem, Liberty Pen. Thanks for hanging out and sweet dreams. I hope you have a good weekend. And I'll let you know in the Discord if I do end up streaming from the convention. Probably won't, but maybe I will. I'm going to bring some equipment for it. Okay, so for this guy, he does 12 damage. And while I could do Falling Star, which applies Vulnerable, and then add a Vigor, and then do... That would be 6, 12 times 150, or 1.5, because it's 50% more damage on Vulnerable. That would be like, was it 18? Yeah, something like that. But that's not really much, like it doesn't really do anything to him, so it's better to play safe. So let's just play Defend, and then a Falling Star, and we'll run Terraforming for next turn. I'm going to be honest, there are a lot of regular enemies in this game that are harder than some of the elites. Kandor, yes. I 100% agree with you, and I know what you're talking about. The stupid... Actually, I think I've actually gotten elites in regular enemy battles. Usually on Act 3. It's very annoying. Hey, I got Vigor with Crush Under. So he loses Strength. And then I'll take no damage. Past the first half of Act 1, I prefer fighting less enemies, but as many elites as possible. Yeah, in the upper ascensions, elites can, like, end your entire run. So I kind of avoid them unless I, like, have really bad relics. Glitter Stream, I do not need Venerate, Falling Star, and then some damage. And we're done. Forge 9's pretty good, and you get more energy next turn. It's just kind of an empty... It's kind of a squib for this round. Like when you draw it, it does nothing for that round. Except maybe have Sovereign Blade do more damage, but you know that's an expensive card, so you're probably not going to be able to play it. I do not have any Forge cards, and you have to have a Forge card to get the Sovereign Blade, so this is kind of tempting. Oh, Cosmic Indifference for sure. So Cosmic Indifference lets you pull stuff that you've already used in your discard pile and put it into your draw so you can use them multiple times each shuffle. So that is great. Like I always have one of those. There's a couple cards in this game that do that. Headbutt is one in Ironclad's deck, where you do some damage and then pull a card from your discard pile, put it in your draw pile. I think the Necrobinder has one that puts it into your hand. Grave Blast, yeah. But yeah, let's move on. The Insect Odogaron is one. Yes, that one sucks. The Crab Ghost Ship, that one I haven't really had too much trouble with, because by the time I face it, I can nuke it. Like I can absolutely destroy it most of the time. There's one that I'm trying to think of. I think it's the one that's sleeping, and then when you hit it, it gets block, so you can't just nuke it immediately. And it curls up, and it has like 300 damage or 300 HP. That one sucks. That's one that's kind of harder than some elites. Also, the teams of enemies. The teams of enemy when there's like 3 enemies and like one's got a shield and has some like high HP, and then the other 2 like do status effects to you. That one sucks. Let's do Venerate. This one will be a prep turn. We'll do Vigor for next turn. Take no damage. Ooh. You know what? I can double up on the Vigor because I can do... Oh, no, I can't. No, I can't. Oh, for a second, I thought I could grab it into my hand, the Vigor card. So let's just do damage this turn. And I'll put Crush Under back on my deck. I like that one. Also try to buff the first 3 rounds on that one and not deal damage because of the plating. Yeah, it depends on the deck I have. Sometimes I'm like very like startup dependent, and sometimes I can just hose out damage because like I've got a good balance of draw and like energy generation. Okay, so he's got 11 damage, 37 health. Let's do weak and vulnerable. And then I've got 3 energy left. I can do Glitter Stream to just eliminate all of his damage. We can do Crush Under. Oh, do I want to just keep doing damage? I kind of do. Well, let's do Glitter Stream to prepare for next turn. Alright. Oh, he's dead. He's dead this turn. There we go. Vigor, and then... Yeah, he's dead. Okay, so Gather Light is really good. I like it a lot because it like passively increases your stars, and it also gives you block. And when you upgrade it, and or put Nimble, which adds even more block, it's just a really solid stay alive card. It's good. It's a good card to have when you're balancing block and like defense with damage. So I'm gonna do Gather Light because saving your HP is goated in upper ascensions. Not that I'm super high on my ascensions right now, but also I learned you can play this game on the Steam Deck, which I have, and it's really good. It's very well optimized. It does not drain your battery very much, and you can play it with one hand. Like all the controls are accessible with one hand. So like I've been lying around the house and just playing this. Like I get off work, I like lie down on the couch and just play this for a little while. It's very nice and very, very chill. So 7 damage. And I've got Shrink on, so why don't we do both? I'll lose 2 HP, but I'll be able to set up a better attack. And then hopefully I can do 2 hits. Nope, I don't have 2 attacks. So let's do Falling Star, Gather Light, and then we'll pull a card in. I'll pull Falling Star because I've got Falling Star gives you reduces their damage and increases your damage. So I'll get him next turn. I wish I could play a card by double tapping the corresponding number. Oh, that would be good. Or like shift number. Like you could play this just with your keyboard if you wanted, because like I play this on Steam Deck. The controller inputs are very good. The keybinds. It's very easy because you press X and it'll go up to your potions, and you can use that to inspect your relics because you just press down. You inspect your relics. Like you can get anywhere your cursor anywhere in the screen very easily, very quickly. So when I come back to PC, I'm like, oh man, I'm like a freaking caveman clicking and dragging. It takes so long. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh crap. I didn't do the terraform. That would have killed him. That's okay. We'll just wait till next turn. Okay, so dive bombs are okay. So choose 2 cards in your draw pile to transform into minion dive bombs. This is the same thing as an exhaust, basically. You can use this to turn cards in your deck, especially if you're choked, if your deck is bloated. you can use it to pare it down. So as the fight goes on, like during a boss, you can make your deck smaller and you draw the good cards faster. So this one's good, and you do damage while doing it. It's once you get like a really good deck, this card isn't very necessary anymore because you run out of cards to transform, and then it just sits there. It's just an empty draw. So I actually don't like charge that much, but it is good early game. What character do you like the most? I don't know. I don't like the Necrobinder. The Necrobinder was really difficult for me. I got stuck for like 2 days on Ascension 3. Or was it 3? Because the builds that I did just weren't that good. Maybe that was RNG like cursing me. But I do like the Regent, and I do like the Defect. The Defect is like noticeably different than in Slay the Spire 1. I like charge as a preventative measure against status and curse cards. That is true. It's good to have everywhere except endgame, I think. Because you don't get like cursed and status carded at the very end as much. Stardust is really good with some like star builds. Once you get star generation really going, Stardust is just insane. And I really like it. There is a couple ways that you can get infinite stars. Or not infinite stars, you can get infinite block. And infinite damage. I actually have a clip of it if you guys want to see it. But like, if there is a card that gives you block whenever you spend stars, and then I forget exactly what it was, but like you get stars back. And so like essentially there's a card that gives you, it's 0 cost, gives you block, and then you get stars back, and then you keep on getting block and then stars back, and then there's one that does damage based on the number of stars you have, or the number of block you have. So like you just keep on doing block, attack, and then it's just, I've done like 300 damage to a boss before with that. It was really good. Quasar is kind of nice if you want some like novelty in your build. Like choose one of 3 random colorless cards. That's not bad. I'm gonna pick charge just because it is gonna get me to the end game, and that's what we're here for. So, Defect with lightning spam is so much fun. Had 4-player run. You can play with 4 players. Where I did over 220 lightning strikes with 12 energy cards, or 1 to 2 energy cards. Oh, nice. That's a lot. 220. That's crazy. Okay, block. And we'll just do some damage. 3-player. Oh, okay. Hey, status cards. So charge was a good choice. Okay, so terraforming. Now we want the vigor to apply towards vulnerable, because it'll do 150%, so it'll do 9 extra damage instead of 6. So we'll do falling star. Let's see. Sometimes killing these little guys is worth it to prevent some damage. So I'm actually... Oh, no. Crush Under. Okay, so we do Falling Star on the big guy to like bring his HP down, and we'll do Terraforming and Crush Under. This is the exact scenario that I was talking about when I picked Crush Under. So now we only take 7 damage, and we'll kill him probably this turn, or next turn. Choose 2 cards. What's in my draw? 6? Okay, well let's do Cosmic Indifference to put a slime in there, and then we'll run charge. And then we'll kill him next turn. Like, guaranteed. Kabam. I played that card that makes the next power play twice. Played the power that plays the first card you play twice. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. Spam lightning orbs. Play 2 energy card that recreates 1 lightning orb per lightning orb you've exhausted this fight. Yes, that one is so good. That's like the Necrobinder's Reaper or Reap. I think it's Reap, where every time you play a soul, which is like a draw and then exhaust card, which you can generate from other cards, it does damage per soul in your exhaust. So if you have some energy generation and then you have Grave Blast to like bring the energy or the soul generation into your hand, and then you can keep playing souls and you just keep drawing everything, then you can do some serious damage with Necrobinder as well. But that's kind of a hard build to pick up. Refined Blade I'm going to skip again because it's like a nothing burger for your current turn, and I need, this is neither attack nor defense. And I do not like cards like that. Maybe it's worth it, but let's just stick with kind of a solar generation and attack. Hopefully we can remove some of the regular strike cards. Sadly, I never got that necro build. Never say never. He died. Welcome in. Good morning. I assume you're in like Germany or something, or Australia. Germany would be early morning, right? I can never remember these time zones. I'm sorry. I actually have a widget on my phone that tells me all of like the common time zones from people in chat and my mods. Refined Blade is good on small decks with extra draw because it's basically 9 reforge every turn. Yes, if you play with small decks. I intend to have like 30 cards this deck, hopefully, if I can get the draw. I always pick Bernardus Egg because you can turn it into a 0-cost 14 damage card. Excellent. It's very good. Okay, so these guys you have to be careful because they have basically 1 round of intangible. But once you hit it, they lose it. So I think what I'm going to do is hit this guy to take it off and then play Falling Star. And then we can just get some block because he's going to do, what is that, 11 damage. Then I'll be able to kill him. And hopefully I can get Crush Under. Nope. Yeah, Crush Under will take it off all of them at the same time. Let's... Oh, I gotta kill this guy. He's gonna do a ton of damage to me. And then I just gotta defend. I'm gonna lose 3 HP, but that's fine. I'm not in Germany, but close to it. Nice. Okay. Okay, I was close. I was close. Germany is GMT +1. Egg is so good on the silent. Yes. Yes, it is. It's 3:54 here in Germany, and okay, so you're in the same time zone. So Crush Under, take care of their intangible. I will just run Glitter Stream to save health, and we'll get blocked next time as well. So we're gonna go after this guy, even though he's got more HP. In fact, I think I can do it. No, I cannot. Okay, never mind. I can't kill him this turn. And I have nothing in my discard. So let's just do a Solar Strike. And I'm going to lose a little HP because I want to set up next turn. Okay, now we can kill him. So we'll Falling Star this guy because that kills him. And then we can Solar Strike this guy and we're done. Okay. Now, Hegemony is very good. Especially if you can redraw it and keep using it. It's kind of like a 0-cost card, but for next turn. Devastate is amazing if you're running Solar Generation. And I will be. That's going to be... So my deck right now has no specific focus at the moment, but it is kind of low-key doing Star Generation. So I think I'm going to lean into Star Generation a bit. So let's do Devastate because we'll have the stars for it. Devastate does a lot of damage. What is it, 30? Yeah, 30 damage, and you only need 4 stars. I'll be able to play that at least once a turn. Okay, so these guys... How do I want to do this? I want Venerate for that star generation. Shoot. Do I just do one Solar Strike and then block? I think so. I'll work on him because he's easier to kill. Okay. Now they're both doing damage to me. I unfortunately cannot kill them. So I'm going to use the Heart of Iron potion for 7 plating, which adds 7 block at the end of the turn. So now I have 10 damage left to block. So I can't block it completely. Okay, so let's do defend, and then I will run charge. And I'll take out a strike and a defend, because that'll do 26 damage among their, what is that, 68 damage that I have to do against them. And that's a lot. That's like a third of their health. And I can kill this guy, and then I can do a lot of damage to that guy. So I'll just run Vigor. Hopefully I can get Crush Under and do even more damage to them. And I did not, unfortunately. I do have Minion Dive with that Vigor. Exactly enough damage to kill that guy, which is nice. And then we'll do 30 to him. And we're probably good next turn. Wow! Bright Spark! Thank you for the raid. Mods, are you there? Can you can we get a shout out for Bright Spark real quick? What are you guys playing? Thank you for the raid. Did I say that? I think I said that. Crush Under, and then Minion Dive. Okay, so I am doing star generation. So let's take this Child of Stars for that block power. Block generation. Playing some Wuthering Waves. A few friends got me into it lately. I have heard of that. I've seen people playing it on my Steam friends list, and also on my Twitch follows. What is that? What is that game? Is that a roguelite or like a deck builder? Yeah, I've never actually seen anything on it. Okay, solo quest, gain 142 gold, which is super goated in Act 1 to get that much. So I do have a heal between now and the next fight, hopefully. This might be an enemy in the chance encounter. So let's take the risk. I've not been losing too much HP yet, so I'm just going to take the HP hit and all the gold. Essentially an open world gacha game. Oh, like Genshin Impact. Okay. Yes, I do know that. I tried to get into Genshin Impact, and I played 30 hours of it. But I spent like $10, and then I was like, I hate this. I'm done. Hell yes. Dude, Mummified Hand is one of the best relics, at least for me. I mean, there are a lot of good relics in Slay the Spire 2, but Mummified Hand is from Slay 1, and it basically makes power cards free. And it's awesome, because you can use an energy on the power card, and then it makes something else free. And sometimes it's something that costs like 3 energy. So it's very, very good. It makes it so you can play all your power cards in your deck. That's so fair. Yeah. Well, hey, if I don't know. Gacha's like... I can't get into gachas for the same reason I can't go to casinos and have fun. Which, I'm going to Las Vegas this weekend for a gaming convention. I'm sure my friends are going to pull me into a casino at some point. Hopefully I don't have fun, because I want to have money after the trip. But other people have fun, is what I was trying to say, in casinos, and other people have fun in gacha. I have a friend who plays every gacha game I ever knew. Like, he's playing the DBZ gacha game in his phone. He's playing freaking Honkai Star Rail. He's playing... Actually, is that gacha? I'm pretty sure that's gacha. He's playing Genshin Impact. He's playing all those games. And I don't understand. Like, you know, I'm friends with him, so like I think I understand what he likes. But he's super into it. So that's nice. Other people enjoy it. That's all I know. Honkai is gotcha too. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Hell yeah. Okay, so this guy is going to summon other stuff that's going to do damage to me. What do I got in my draw? So let's do charge. Let's just set it up. We'll do Bernanus Egg and a Strike, because I'll probably need to defend. And then I'm gonna run Strength, because I want to kill this guy fast so I can get the heals, because I took a risk with that. I got a bunch of gold. So we'll do Falling Star and then 12 damage. And hopefully we can kill him in the next turn or two. Raging Robots, welcome in. Sorry I'm extremely late. I went fishing for 16 hours. Nice. I hope you didn't get sunburnt. That's awesome. Every time you come in and mention fishing, I'm like... I remember that I actually kind of like fishing. And I've been meaning to do a fishing stream. Or not meaning to. I kind of want to. It's like one of the IRL stream ideas I have. I'm mixed, I don't burn. You know, that's what I thought. Obvious. Well, I have Asian. And I used... Before my mom... How much do I dox myself? There was reason to believe I had high... there was reason to believe we had Hawaiian in my family, which are less prone to burning as well. And when I was a kid, I didn't burn at all. And then I spent a summer, literally just a year, in a white-collar job after college. Like I got a job out of college, and I spent a lot of time indoors. And I got like secondary burns the next summer. It was bad, because I just like had no concept that I could burn, and then I did. It was terrible. Okay. So this guy's a minion. He'll die if I just focus on the mushroom. He's going to do 9 damage. So I could do Crush Under with a Terraform. But I think I'm going to go for the energy generation instead. So what do I have in my... Okay, Devastate. Let's put Devastate on the draw. And then I'll try to generate enough stars for Devastate, and that'll kill him. Like, I'll with the Solar Strike, that'll kill him. And then I'll defend to just keep my HP. Oh, yeah, I'm going to run. Unfortunately, it's late and need to sleep. Sorry, Bright Spark, I forgot to say this. Thanks for the raid. If you need to take off, that's fine. Take care of yourself, and have a good weekend. But thank you for the raid. We'll have some fun in here. All right. Okay, here we go. I got it. Dead. Exactly what I was hoping to happen. Did happen. Neutron Aegis is amazing if you have really good star generation, which I don't yet, but I want to. So I'm gonna pick that because it's very nice. If you get the card that plays cards twice, then you get 16 block and then 15, like 16. What's that called? It's not factorial. It's not. It's like a diminishing sequential amount of block. I don't remember what that's called. I'm Filipino, black and white. I'm darker than all my Latino friends. Yeah. My we do have some. Oh, I want to hatch that. I gotta rest though because I need the HP. We have It's funny. I. How do I say this? I'm my family's mixed, as well. I just got the lighter side of the genes. So my brother and my sister are both like dark skinned, kind of like Filipino. I don't think we have Filipino though. But yeah, it's funny because a lot of people who just aren't exposed to like darker skin, they're like, how did this work in your family? And some people have been kind of rude actually about it, but screw them. I'm as white as it gets, and that's totally fine. half of me is as white as it gets. For sure. Okay, so Solar Strike, and then oh, nope. Okay, so I can't. Ooh. Okay, so this guy, you do 64 damage, and then he pops into 4 enemies. And I have Crush Under, so we're going to be okay. But I need to set up block generation, because they're going to do a bunch of damage. They're also going to give me status cards that do damage if I still have them in my turn, or in my hand. So let's go ahead, do Solar Strike and Child of the Stars, and then I will put Cosmic Indifference. Oh, I forgot about this. See, I'm telling you, Mummified Hand is one of the best relics. I just made Neutron Aegis 100% free, so I don't have to fish for it again. I just get to play it because it's 0 and 0. It's so good. And then I get to run another strike. I love Mummified Hand. It's so good. When I go out and get some sun, I'm burning alive. Yeah. You need to sleep. Isn't it? Oh, have you not been to sleep yet? Take care of yourself. Your body does garbage collection. Your brain does garbage collection when you sleep, so everybody needs sleep. I used to not care about sleep and think I could just catch up during the weekend by sleeping in on the weekend. That's not how it works. Your brain literally backs up with byproducts of neural activity, and it gets rid of it during sleep. So take care of yourself. But yeah, thanks for hanging out as well. Okay, so we've got 16 damage coming our way, and this is before he splits off into 4 enemies. So I think we need to turtle up a little bit. And then we have a choice. Terraforming. We can get some vigor for the Crush Under later, but I kind of want to save that for... oh, he's got 49 HP. I'm probably going to run a Devastate in the next turn or two. So let's run Solar Strike for the star generation. And then, since I'm spending stars, I get block automatically because of that power card. It's very good. I have, hey Tony Barch, welcome in. Have redhead genes, which means I'm more resistant to anesthetics, and I get sunburnt easier. Yes, I know several people with the gene, and have to It's actually kind of scary because you go to a hospital and they give you less painkillers, and it's not that great. Okay, so let's run Venerate and then Falling Star for... Well, I guess there's no reason. Because it's the only thing I can do, really. I should have drawn cards, but that's okay. I wish I could churn right now. So I can pull the infections. Is that what they're called? Infections into my draw, so I can turn them into attack. It actually might be worth it to do that. Let's do that actually. So I'm gonna draw, and then let's run Devastate first. Okay, I have 2 choices. Either I can run Crush. I can kill this guy's 2 HP. He splits into 4 enemies, and I can run Crush Under to do damage to everybody, which would be 28 damage. He's going to have 4 enemies, unfortunately. Or I can run Charge to get rid of the infections, at least 2 of the infections. There's a lot of infections already, and they don't go out of your hand if you discard them or even let them damage you. They just keep accumulating. So I think I need to end this as fast as possible before the infections really clog up my deck. So let's do the option that does the most damage. That relic is even better when you have multiple powers that are guaranteed to be put in your hand at the start of a fight. Yes, and then when you play it with the defect, which has subroutine, which gives you energy for each power that you play, and since the power that you play makes something else in your hand worth 0 or cost 0, then you just get energy over and over again, and it's crazy. You just always have energy, and then you do generate X lightning or generate X whatever per energy that you have. It's just crazy. It's great. Okay, so I can take out one of these guys this turn for sure. Maybe even two of them. So let's take a look at this. 8 damage, 9 damage, and 6 damage. Okay, so I can't take out any specific ones. Let's do Falling Star. And then Solar Strike. Let's do it on this guy because he's doing more damage, and I already have the block needed to block this guy. So that guy's dead. I hope I have... I don't. I was hoping to have Cosmic Indifference in my draw. Oof, this is tough. I just tanked the damage. So 9... Oh, 25 damage just up front. I guess 22 damage. And I have no attack again. I'm pretty choked. I played that wrong. I played it fine. It works. This is insane. I really hate this guy. Oh, I can kill the 2 attacking guys. I thought I could kill him. Why didn't he die? Oh, because the other guy had vulnerable. And so I thought that the strike was going to do more damage than it did. Well, I survived. That wasn't great. So now I am pressed. I have barely any HP, and I don't have a great deck. So I need survivability. And I think Know Thy Place is going to help me kill things faster and cause weak so they damage me less. Although Solar Strike is good for... Solar Strike is a better regular strike, and it gives me stars. Let's do that, because then I can use charge on the regular strikes. Give me HP, HP. Oh, shit. Okay, let's get Toric Toughness, and we'll remove... We'll remove a Defend. Trade it in for a better... a better card. Okay. Now this guy prevents me from doing damage because he shrinks me. So we'll use the Rock Potion on him. And I need at least 4 block. So we use Crush Under. I'm going to save Child of Stars because this guy doesn't do a ton of damage, if I remember correctly. As long as I can kill this guy, or at least take his HP down to manageable levels, because he's going to half my damage. Oh, that's right. It was a power. Hell yeah. Okay, so we're good. My buddy in Cali is 100% Mex, and he gets pissed all the time because I'm darker than him. Nice. That's funny. I get a lot of shit when I'm with my friends, but they get that too. Yeah. He listens to white girl music. I've never had a better friend. Nice. Okay, so let's just... This is pretty straightforward. I can play all the cards I need to. And 11 damage. This sucks. I'm going to survive with 1... Oh, I should have used this speed potion. So I'm going to have 1 HP after this. Let's see what's in my deck. Ooh, Devastate with a Vigor. Luca? Hi. Luca has joined us. What's up, bud? I think he's begging for food. All right. See if he can get his purrs in the mic. Okay, so I can do a Venerate, Devastate, and unfortunately Gather Light because I won't be able to kill him this turn. But that will keep me alive, so let's do that. Alright, well that sucked. I could have played that better. Hidden Cache is very good for star generation, and I normally would get that. But I need block right now, and Crescent Spear will give me at least 2 block every time I use it. So let's do that. No Birdanis yet. I might not fit. I might not survive this. This is the roughness with Ascensions, because you can get really screwed by RNG where you don't have a good enough deck at the very beginning of the game. So oh jeez. Oh right, I don't. Okay, so he's got 8 intangible. I have to hit him 8 times before I can actually do damage to him. So it doesn't really matter what I do as long as I hit him. So let's do Solar Strike, Cosmic Indifference, and then let's save the stars because I would like to use Neutron Aegis or Devastate. I will use Charge to set up for later. Okay, 12 damage. Falling Star for sure, unfortunately. Because it gives him weak, and I save HP. And the rest is just hits. I'm going to save the Minion Dive Bomb because it's a lot of damage, and it exhausts. And I still have Intangible to get rid of. Okay, so I think I'm boned. I can get 19 block, but that's going to put me in a real bad sitch. Eight, 13, 24 block. Okay, let's restart this real quick because I can play this better. Okay. Let's play Cosmic Indifferent first because I don't want any of these things. I want to draw more of my deck. And then Solar Strike and then Charge. Okay. Okay, now we got some defend. That's nice. So Falling Star, defend, Solar Strike, regular strike. See, we're already doing better. The boss is very punishing if your deck doesn't have a big amount of blocks. Yeah, I think I got boned on the unknown encounters, because I got a lot of it. I got a lot of enemies that just sapped my HP, like exactly what I was talking about earlier. guess I'm going to go lay down and just lurk here. Have a great stream and good evening. You too, Hino. Take care of yourself. Please get some sleep and have a good weekend. Okay, so this is where I need the speed potion, and I'll just full turtle up. Now we got wounds to turn into minion dives. Children of the Stars will help me keep alive. I'm going to save the terraform for later because I got Crush Under coming. No, we don't. But let's do it anyway. Terraform last. Set up the Vigor for later. 9 damage. Okay. Let's do Toric Toughness and a regular defend. And then... Oh! Shoot. I've got more intangible to get rid of. Shit. I kind of need to do Devastate for the block. This sucks. Always prefer cards that give block and do something else over most other cards. Yeah, it's a necessity. It's like at least a quarter of your cards should do that. At least, all the way up to like half of your cards should do that. So this sucks. I'm gonna waste the Vigor and the Devastate, like the stars, but I absolutely need the block that I get from spending the stars. Okay, so now I'm ready to do damage to him. So now I get to start the actual fight. Son of a dingus. I'm barely going to survive yet again. So I'm going to survive with 2 HP. Let's go ahead and charge the wound, and I don't have another strike. Let's do one of the solar strikes. Because I need the attack now. And then we'll set up the Vigor for later. Okay, 1 HP. So I did my math wrong. So solar strike for sure, because I need the stars. Can't do falling stars, but I'm just going to do minion dive, because I need to start doing damage to him. And we'll get some block for next turn. Forgot to tell you I bought a boat. Why am I not surprised? Nice, congrats on the boat. Shit. Okay, so Gather Light will protect me. And then more... Oh, Crush Under. Okay, and then do I save the minion dives for later? I think I do. I think I do, because I need I want vulnerable. No. Just do the damage. Now he's got 90 health. I might survive this. Why you say that? Because every fisherman wants a boat. I just realized, is that boss arena new? I don't know. This looks like the right boss arena for this guy. Oh, I'm dead. I'm definitely dead. Well, that sucks. I had Mummified Hand. But this is the reality of the higher Ascension games, is that you just get boned on a mixture of RNG on the cards or RNG on the enemies. And you just can't avoid HP loss sometimes. So you just kind of have to accept the loss and continue. So we'll just jump into another run. It's not like I go fishing every chance I get. Okay, maybe you've been talking about it a lot. Before he was just in a woody area? Oh, okay. Maybe it's a random thing, or maybe it's an Ascension thing. Luca? So Winged Boots is super awesome. Winged Boots will let me get to a shop or do 2 unknowns. No, Winged Boots is not super useful here, so I'm just going to go for the gold, and we'll speedrun the shop. Oh, you do go fishing almost every day. Okay, so yeah, that sarcasm I didn't have the context for. That's funny. It's not like I go fishing every chance I get. Yeah, because you do go fishing every chance you get. Got it. Luca is sitting straight up in front of my monitor because somebody made a sound on the rest of the house, and now I can't see my cards. I guess I can see them on stream. So we've got falling star. Let's go ahead and just strike this guy to death, and then I'm gonna save falling star because I want. Oh wait, no, I'm not gonna save falling star. I was gonna say my brain was still in last run because I have other cards to use the energy on or the stars on. I do not. So let's just do this. Get this guy in killing range, and then we're done. And now we can take him out, block a little bit, and we will venerate for the next falling star because it will help me nuke him faster. That was a do what you can turn. Okay, now I think we've almost got him. Yeah, we've got him. Cool. Crush Under was very useful, but I wish it did more damage. Guiding Star will be good for turn, and it also does 12 damage. So let's lean into a star deck again, and let's grab Guiding Star, because that's actually pretty good. The damage is really decent. The boat's a bottom John boat that I'm going to turn into a bass boat with a 48 square foot deck on the bow. 48 square foot? That's a lot. I guess it's not that much, but it sounds like a lot. What is that, 8 by 6? Or is it 10 by 4? 10 by... or 12 by 4. Also, it can be an Ascension thing, I think, because I'm all the way up to Ascension 8. Yeah, it could be. Okay, that for week, and then just, I guess this is do what you can turn. Still lose the HP, unfortunately. I'm going to save the HP because, like, HP loss is really insidious in Ascensions. Oh, it can't be an Ascension thing. Okay, I see. Venerate and do what you can. There we go. Cosmic Indifference for sure. Get that discard draw back to draw. And now we've got a nice, healthy amount of gold. Stratagem. Whenever you shuffle your draw pile, choose a card from it to put in your hand is pretty nice. And it's a power. At the start of your third turn, gain 1 strength and dexterity. You know, this actually helps more than you might think because it adds 1 more block to every block card and 1 more damage to every damage card. And every strength helps. Happy Flower is very good because every 3 turns you get extra energy and you can do more. It can save your bacon as well. So all of these are pretty good. What do I have in my greed? I can't get rid of greed. Okay, so... let's get Stratagem. And unfortunately, that means we have to pick one of these. I think I'll go for Happy Flower. And then a Block Potion. Ooh, I can't get another card. I'll run... Nah, Crush Under is like just an entry-level card. Although I do need what I can get. I don't know. Okay, we'll put Venerate on the top. We will use Venerate, Falling Star that bitch. And then we will pull the Venerate back. Because we want to generate more and more stars. And we're good. We're covered with block. We've done as much damage as we can do. Venerate, Guiding Star, we should be done after this. Yeah. There we go. I'm going to go with Cloak of Stars because that's very good as long as I have energy. I am putting a lot... it's a load-bearing energy card. So Venerate, I need another star generation card like pretty badly right now. So that might screw me here. But let's just go ahead and run what we got here. So it's going to do 7 damage. So I'm not going to run Stratagem. I am going to run Stratagem because it really helped last turn. I'm going to save the damage for next turn, though. Boat is 14 foot long, and I think the deck is going to be 56 inches wide by 115 inches long. Nice. Okay, Venerate, Cloak of Stars. And we'll just attack that guy. Falling Star is the most damage enemy. Because then the weak reduces the most damage. And then we'll defend because we got 16 damage coming our way. I feel like I'm treading water, which is not great. We'll put Venerate back in my hand. And then since I already have some block, I'll attack this guy because it puts him into elimination territory. Might have to vulnerable potion over these guys. I think I will, because I'll be able to kill this guy lickety split. So we'll run Guiding Star. And then, unfortunately, I can't run my Venerate because I need to protect from HP, but I can kill that guy, so let's do that. I could have run my block potion and then used Venerate, but that's okay. Alright. Apparently... Oh, Slime draws 1 card? I did not know that. I didn't read. Which is handy. It's handy that Slime can draw a card. Let's pull Venerate out. And then just block from the rest. They're just treading water, preventing damage. I think I'll use Venerate again. And now I'm choked on Slime. Unfortunately. 8 damage, so I need to protect against 8 damage. Oh! No, I can still do it. Slimed, cloak. Now we're good. Venerate, Falling Star. And now we're good after this turn. Been treading water, and finally I can get out. Alignment is so good, but my energy generation is just ass right now. Maybe I can fix it between here and this battle. So I'm going to go this way. And hopefully be able to face this elite without a problem. Okay, so yeah, let's pick alignment. It's not the best choice right now. It's, again, a little risky, but, you know, no risk, no reward. Okay, this guy should be not hard. So we'll apply... Oh, actually, I can't do both Guiding Star and Falling Star. And Falling Star only gets me 3 extra damage because I won't be able to play Guiding Star. So let's do Guiding Star. Hopefully pick up Venerate. Nope. But I will pull Guiding Star back into my draw. This is a do what you can do turn, unfortunately. Venerate. Defend. Defend. End. Okay, this is what sucks. Excuse me. So Falling Star brings him down to 22 damage. And I'll have to use my block potion because I won't be able to stop this. But I'll kill him the next turn or turn after. There we go. 18 damage, and I got 3 strikes to finish it off. Glow. Foregone conclusion. Put 2 cards from your draw pile into your hand. This is very good, but not for the deck I have right now. So unfortunately, I'm going to play Glow because I really need star generation. Rare skills are usually pretty good to have, but it just doesn't help me right now. I'm going to play Skill Potion and hopefully get some block. What does he give me? 8 damage. Alright, 32 damage. He's tangled me, which increases the cost of things, unfortunately. I have Venerate. Yeah, this is a nothing turn. Just survive. Okay, so I have 3 stars. I can get 1 more, maybe 3 more. So what do I want to use this on? I can put something into my hand, or into my next draw. I think I'll put Falling Star because it... Oh, I could put it in my hand. No. Yes, it was in my hand. Okay, so Falling Star to make him vulnerable and lower his damage. Cosmic Indifference, I can put that back into my draw and then use Glow to pick it up. Why do we do that? Then I can do even more damage and not quite kill him, unfortunately. So do I play Strike or do I play Venerate? I'm going to have Vulnerable next turn, so I'll play Venerate. So that I can have... Yeah, there we go. I was hedging in case I needed stars for next turn. Knockout Blow is really nice early game. And late game if you have energy generation or the Mummified Hand. Big Bang is really nice if you can remove the exhaust. But that doesn't really... You can't really count on that. So I think I'm going to run Knockout Blow. Because all you got to do is get enemies down to 30 health, and then you can kill them and get a bunch of stars for it. So I'm 17 health below max, which is like 85% heal effectiveness. Is there a upgrade that's like really worth it right now? 38 damage for Knockout Blow. Guiding Star would draw 3 cards. Venerate would generate 3 stars instead of 2. Glow would generate 2 instead of 1. What else do I have? I got one and then another bonfire. I think I'll upgrade something right now. We'll do glow. For that star generation, make it a little bit less of a problem. I went sturgeon fishing once. I caught the one... I caught one that was as big as I am, 180 pounds. Damn, definitely recommended. You can't keep sturgeon? No, you can't. Yeah. That's sport fishing. Because their mating... Or their breeding habits are very, like, long-term. Like, they don't necessarily spawn every year. So that's like you can't fish them because they will go extinct if you do. Let's see. Knockout blow on the guy with more HP. Gives me stuff, so let's do alignment. I still have 5 stars. See, that's nice. Glad I picked knockout blow. And constrict, so that's gonna suck ass. Cosmic Indifference for another knockout blow. Actually, for an alignment. And then we'll just kill this guy. And take 4 damage. Alright. Wow, this turn sucks. I have literally nothing to do. That's when RNG is just really screwing you over. Okay, what do I put into my hand? I can do Falling Star and then Knockout Blow, which is 45 damage plus 53 damage, which is almost killing him. I could fish for alignment and see if I can get more energy. No. I'll run glow. Because then I can draw more. Oh, okay, I drew a lot more. Okay, Falling Star reduces damage. Guiding Star to fish for more. Glow. And I got alignment. Nice. What? Doesn't alignment give me... Oh, 2... Okay, two energy. Okay. Okay, well that really wasn't... All that finagling really wasn't worth it. And I let him damage me. It wasn't the worst thing in the world. I am going to run a Stardust, because we're leaning into... Stardust, which is like X times 5 damage, X being the number of stars you have. Because if I can get my star generation to scale, then I will be unstoppable. Star generation, please? Hidden Cache. Okay, let's pick Hidden Cache. What do we have here? Ooh, Pantograph is very good. Like, very good. Like, that'll save my run good. Oh, I don't know. Hidden Cache. Let's do Hidden Cache, because I just got Stardust. Okay. Let's run the elite because I need a relic. This might kill my run, and if it does, oh well. But I have no block. That's great. Ooh, I can do Touch of Insanity on the knockout blow. I think I'll do that. So Falling Star for some... and then block for no damage. Then we've got enough energy to do everything else, so... Gain a bunch of energy. Damn, I was hoping that glow would give me Stardust. Or yeah. We'll put Falling Star back on my deck so I can do vulnerable on him if I get Stardust. So I have 6 block. I'm going to take 12 damage. I think we'll just defend. We'll just maintain right now. Knockout Blow, let's use Touch of Insanity on. Now it's free for the rest of the combat, which is like freaking awesome. Guiding Star. Now we've got Stardust and Falling Star, Stardust, and Knockout Blow. So we might actually kill him in one turn. Or in this turn, I mean. Oh, 100% killing him. There we go. Hell yeah. I only had to use 2 potions for it. Charge? Charge might be nice right now, but I do need to survive, and I do not have a lot of block. This has been my main issue. Cloak of Stars notwithstanding. Ooh, Collision Course and Charge would be nice, but I don't have it. I do need damage. And I've only got 20 cards right now, so my deck is kind of lean. Let's do Charge. Because then I can make my deck even leaner, and then I can just do the Star Generation and attack. Star Generation is the name of the game right now. Speaking of, Charge Plus making minion dive bombs upgraded is nice. That does 16 damage instead of 13. Luke is done hanging out with us. I don't know. Charge, Hidden Cache. No, it's got to be Star Generation because like my deck is so dependent on Star Generation. Because I get block from Star Generation, I get weak from Star Generation. It's just it is what I need to do. So let's pop a dexterity potion. I'm gonna run Falling Star on the big guy. Glow, and we get more block. And I'll put Falling Star back in because I can do even more weak in the future. Venerate. So we have 5 energy. Okay, so I can run Stardust right now, but I only have 5 stars. That would give me 25 damage, so that's not really worth right now. So let's instead just blow my energy on Falling Star. And then alignment. Oh, I did not need to do alignment. Damn it, I had enough energy for everything. Kraken, please tell me you're going to play Subnautica 2 when it comes out. Maybe. It's going to be an early access, and I do like those to bake in the oven for a little while. I did play Star Rupture, and I am playing Slay the Spire 2, and they're both in early access, so yeah, I probably will play it. I am like tentative about Subnautica 2. I don't know if it's going to be good. I don't know if Craft On fucked things up. You know, they have less people, less original developers now because of the hijinks that they pulled. Craft On did. A lot of people left when the CEOs got fired. Early access is fire, though. It can be. It can be. I've gotten burnt by a lot. But early access has gotten a lot better since I was. Let's see. Do I play charge, turn minion dives, and then use Guiding Star to pick him up? Or do I try and do knockout blow on this guy? Because I need to get 29 damage. Oh, 22. Okay, no knockout blow. If I wasn't weak, then I could do 30 damage. I need to do 20 damage before knockout blow to do it. So that's not going to work. So let's do charge. Get the minion dive bombs. Do Guiding Star. I am going to try focusing the boss first. Do I want to save these? I think I want to save these. Unfortunately, I'm going to take what is that? 10 damage? 9 damage? Damn. Okay, that's a nothing turn. Subnautica 1's early access was so good. I missed the Terraformer from the beta. Yeah. I played Subnautica at the very end of early access. So it was pretty good. Okay, this sucks. Let's play Venerate, Defend, Minion Dive Bomb, and I guess Stardust. I have not been managing this very well. We've got 27 damage coming my way, and I can block 7 of it. Okay, so I can knockout blow something if I can get 19 damage to him, which actually seems pretty doable. So let's do that. And then oh no! No, I fucked up. Let's restart this. I've been making bad decisions. So I'm gonna juice this guy up a little bit. By juice, I mean like weaken him a bit. So I can do a knockout blow on him. I already screwed up. I didn't use my dexterity potion, and now I'm gonna have less HP. It was just the first turn, so I'll just quickly restart. Okay, dexterity potion gotten. Why don't I do knockout blow on this guy? He's got less HP and he's attacking right now. So can you put weak on him, and then it's actually useful. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to take 19 damage. Let's run alignment and then just run everything. Bunch of block. I'll take 4 damage, and I've got 5 energy. Okay, I will not be able to do knockout blow on these guys, unfortunately. I can do Guiding Star. And then Cloak of Stars for block. $30 damage, and he's got 37 health. Damn. Okay, so I'm not quite there. I can't really hope to get alignment and knockout blow. So I should probably give up on knockout blow. Alright, glow then. I'm pretty close. Oh, hey, falling star plus knockout blow. That's like a guaranteed. There we go. Now I got 9 energy. Okay, I'm doing better. I've got a lot more energy. How much? Okay, so I could try and run... Oh, I don't have any draw. So charge for minion dive bomb for damage. We'll run defend. We'll run alignment so I can run hidden cache and venerate. And then do some damage too. So I'll take 12 damage, but this is much better than last time. The Terraformer and Subnautica 1's early access was busted, to be honest. You could tunnel all the way to Lava Zone and skip all the... Okay, yeah, that's why it was removed. I thought it was a dev tool. Maybe I made that up. And you could build Sky Islands. See, that's cool. That's definitely not the game they were going for, though. So I understand why it was removed. 13 times 5 is 65. So I could kill this guy, or I could do a shit ton of damage to that guy. Let's... Oh, it's to No, it's to random. Let's do it. This is why I've been gaining... This is why I've been gaining, energy. We'll kill that guy, do more damage, defend. Hey, things are working out. As long as he doesn't resummon the minions, we're good. Okay, I need block, and I have no energy. So let's go ahead. And I guess just make sure defend gets in my hand. Nice. Okay, things are going much better. I'm glad we restarted. So 12 damage. We'll run Cosmic Indifference. And Glow. Because we're in our energy... we're in our star generation era. I forgot about the air tube. Also, that was so good. I don't know about the air tube. What was that? Okay, what are we putting in our hand? We got 7 energy. He's gonna do 12 damage. Let's just put hidden energy. Let's keep on. Let's stay in our. Let's stay in our energy generation era. Unless if I could get alignment, I could run knockout blow right now. That's probably not worth though. Okay, I was hoping for Stardust as well, but that's fine. Okay. 93 damage. Still don't have Stardust. And we're going to take 21 damage. So I think it's alignment time. Then Venerate, block, Cosmic Indifference. For... I think we're going to get Stardust next turn. So let's put... Let's put Glow. Because Glow... Yeah, let's just put Glow for star generation. And then we'll run Cloak of Stars. to reduce the damage taken to 0. And we are good. Oh, I can put something in my hand. We got glow. We'll put venerate, and we'll do even more stardust damage. Oh, I should have put falling star. Damn it. Hey, he's not attacking, so I can just stack the damage. Maybe we can even kill him next turn. The maybe is yes. We can kill him this turn. Kabam. All right. What do we get? Arsenal. Whenever you create a card, gain 1 strength. Ooh, with charge, that's kind of pog. That's crazy good. I'll get 2 strength every time I run charge, which is super good against status card generating enemies. Deal 8 damage X times, double X if it's 4 or more. So that's energy, which I don't have a ton of energy generation. I have some. Bundle of Joy, add 3 random colors into your hands, cards into your hand. Exhaust. So Arsenal is like an obvious pick for me because it actually interacts with one of the mechanics I'm building right now. I think we're going to continue the tradition. We're going to continue the tradition of running unknowns. Unknown rooms, chance encounters. Although this kind of sucks because I'm gonna have 2 combats, 2 fights, and then a bunch of questions which may not be combats or may actually be combat. So I might lose HP, and then by the time I get to the elite, I will be in danger. So if I decide 1 less chance encounter, I can go up the middle, and then there's no guaranteed elite fight. And then depending on how I'm doing, if I have HP enough, then I can run elite here. Or if I don't have a ton of HP, I'll just risk the smaller enemies and go up here and skip elites. So let's do that. So definitely not going up the left side. Oops. All right. All right, enchant a skill with imbued. Automatically played at the start of each combat. That's crazy. What would I even want to do? Arsenal with imbued would be amazing. Because then I just make sure whenever I create a card, I don't even have to play Arsenal. It's not the best use of imbued, but it is pretty compelling. Driftwood, you may re-roll each card reward once. That is crazy. But I don't know if I probably want that. But it also will encourage me to take more cards, which I am pretty bad at like being disciplined against. I only have 22 cards right now. But I if I see a really good card, I'll pick it up even if it's like not good. And Touch of Ouroboros, this just gives me more energy or more stars at the beginning. I'm gonna run imbued on Arsenal. Oh, I can't run it on Arsenal. That's absolute crap. It said choose a card. It didn't say attack and skill, did it? Enchant a skill. Okay, it did say skill. I don't think I have a skill that I want to play automatically. Except for maybe like hidden cache. So that's nowhere near as good. Let's run Driftwood. Then I can re-roll and tailor my deck better. Air tubes were kind of busted as long as the top pipe had access to air on top of the ocean. You could connect PVC pipes to the lava zone, and if you bumped into the pipe, it would refill all your oxygen, so you would just hug the pipe and never run out of air. I thought you can still do that. Are air tubes not in 1.0? Because I did use those in early access. I remember those. I said I didn't remember it. I remember it now because you told me about it. Okay, so this sucks because this guy will get stunned if you block all of his attack. I do not have enough defend to block him. So I am gonna hit him with Guiding Star. And then Arsenal. I need defend, unfortunately. So this sucks. I'm already losing HP. Haven't played in forever. I thought they took him out, but I'm probably wrong. You might be right. I don't know. Let's use charge. And I lose the... I don't get the strength, but that's okay. Okay, now he's stunned, and I take 18 from that guy, which sucks. Which sucks. Oh, hell yeah. I can do minion dive bomb and then knockout blow this guy. And now I'm not going to take damage this turn. And I've got a ton of charge. Or of star. Okay, so... Falling Star. Minion dive bomb. 7 damage. Can I do 7 damage? I cannot do 7 damage. So let's defend, hidden cache. So we're gonna escape this with the... Oh shit. Okay, we're good. I'm gonna escape this with not much damage taken. I'm gonna run hidden cache because I'm really leaning into... Ooh, wait, reroll. Ooh. Radiate. Deal 3 damage to all enemies for each star gained this turn. Oh, black hole. This is like one of the preeminent cards for a star generation build. And that is what I'm doing. So basically in one turn I could end up doing like 21 damage if I play glow and then venerate and then use alignment and so on. So like I can do a shit ton of damage with that. Apparently they're still in the game. Okay, cool. Yeah, I thought they were. I think they're high resource cost and you don't have unlimited resources in the early game. So that is a limiting factor. They probably tuned that from early access. Choose a card in your hand to transform into Minion Strike. Begone is kind of nice because then it applies to Arsenal. But I don't have that much to transform right now. So let's run Hidden Cache for just more star generation. Hey, early shop. Void form is so good, but it's ethereal, and you need three energy to play it. Oh, resonance is good too, because you can remove strength from enemies. Oh, and Shining Strike's pretty decent too. If I can remove a strike, if I have enough money, I do not have enough money to do all of this, and I can't even afford void form. So let's do Shining Strike, because that'll do 3 more damage with Black Hole. So I'll do 11 damage, and then it'll add to my energy generation. And let's remove a strike, because I have a ton of other strikes. So that's a premature spend, but that's okay. Okay, this guy sucks, and he's going to take one of my cards. So let's play the vulnerable potion. And then 45 damage. Yeah. Cloak of Stars, Cosmic Indifference, Falling Star. And we'll run Cosmic Indifference on Knockout Blow, so I'll take him out next turn. Like, guaranteed. $22 damage exactly. So we were good. And he was going to take Stardust, which is like an end game card for me. Do I want Shining Strike? I have 24 cards right now. Oh, no. Shining Strike. Okay, I do not want more than one. It puts it automatically on top of my draw pile. I do not want that. Because when I use Cosmic Indifference, I'm trying to stage stuff, and if I accidentally use it, I could like mess up my draw. So let's only take one Shining Strike. Let's re-roll this. Big Bang, hell yeah. Okay, so Big Bang is it. Although we could get a second Cosmic Indifference, and also we could get a Crush Under. These are all pretty good for my deck right now. Let's take Big Bang though, because then it exhausts, and it won't bloat my deck, and it's like super useful. Because it adds an energy, adds a star. And it's pretty good. Nothing in the shop that I can afford. Remember them being almost impossible to deconstruct? I remember flipping out over it then. I never tried to deconstruct them. I just kind of used it once and then left it there. That's not true. I used it a couple times, but I never tried to deconstruct it. Okay, Shining Strike, Hidden Cache, and then we'll run Stardust because it's the only damage I can do, and it'll do 30 damage, which is quarter of his health. And I'm going to get the Hidden Cache 3 energy next turn anyway. So Cosmic Indifference. We'll play that on Stardust. And then I'm going to take the damage anyway. So Shining Strike and Hidden Cache for the energy. I'm going to have 10 energy and I can run 50 damage. Hopefully it kills some of the minions. Ooh, Black Hole. 3 damage to all enemies. Okay, so this is goated. I could do Shining Strike and then Black Hole and then Stardust and kill everything. Let's do that. Shining Strike. Oh, I should have run Black Hole first. Damn it. Do I want to run Guiding Star first? No, because that'll reduce the damage I can do to everybody. Didn't I just spend stars? Are you kidding me that it doesn't count? That's bullshit. Stardust does not count on Black Hole? That's BS. At least I can start building my energy back. And then I'll just do Shining Strike because it increases the damage. Okay, alignment. Big Bang. Glow. Strike. Can I run charge on anything? Nope, don't want to use it on anything there. Defend. Shit, I'm gonna take 14 damage. Okay, I do have a bonfire coming up. I need to kill this guy. Lunar Blast, 4 damage for each skill already played this turn. That's pretty good. Let's use that. It's going to blow up my deck a little bit, but I do use a lot of skills. All right. Nimble, which increases block. Enchant. So the best way to use these enchants is to put them on multiplicative cards. So like attack. Stardust, I think, is a skill, isn't it? Stardust is an attack. So if I enchant Stardust with Sharp, then it'll do 2 more damage in addition to the 5 damage. So it'll do 7 damage to each enemy for every star I have. Similarly, never mind. I don't have a card that gives me block multiplicatively. So that's probably what I want to do. I want to do Sharp on Stardust. Or on Lunar Blast. But Stardust I'll probably use with more stars. So I'll multiply the extra attack more. If I upgrade Stardust, it'll do even more damage. Probably won't upgrade it, though. Upgraded attacks deal 3 additional damage. Do I have upgraded attacks? I do not. Nothing is upgraded except for Hidden Cache and Glow, which is unfortunate. So I need health, so I'm going to run the risky elite combat with 36 health. Hopefully I can stay alive here. Oh, and it's this guy. Shit. So I'm going to take 11 damage right off the top. This guy might kill me. So I can charge... Oop, shit. It put the days... Where did the days go? Didn't I just take some dazed cards? Into my draw pile. I guess I should have attacked him first. Let's restart this. Elite Dangerous? Are you asking if I've played Elite Dangerous, Tony? I could play Alignment to do like 3 damage to him, but let's not. And then charge on the dazed. And I take 13 damage. This guy sucks so bad. He just does so much damage. And my deck does suck. My deck has not a lot of block, unfortunately. I think I bloated it out of the block that I could have. Cloak of Stars. I need more than just Cloak of Stars to have block. Is there anything I want to pull in here? Probably Alignment. Yeah, I do. So, Glow. Yeah, I can't get... Maybe I do. So this will do 7... So if I do Venerate... then I have 7 stars, and this will do 7 times 7 is 49 damage. Or I use 2 of the 7, I have 14 of the damage to increase, apply vulnerable, so then it'll be 5 times 7 times 1.5. So 35 times 1.5 is 17.5 plus 35. So that's 40, 52.5. So it'll do more damage if I run Falling Star first. Okay, so it looks like it rounded. So I did 10 damage instead of half damages. So that's fine. Do I have... Let's bring in glow, because I need some energy. Okay. Let's do glow. Shining strike. Cloak of stars. Was there anything I could have done differently? Because I think I'm boned. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm beat from roasting in the sun all day. Have fun. Thanks. Take it easy, raging robot. Sorry, my brain short-circuited and I haven't been in the sun all day. Take it easy. Enjoy your sleep. Enjoy your weekend. And thanks for hanging out. I was making fun of you because you accidentally said Elite Dangerous. I did? When did I say it? I don't doubt that I did. I definitely have that Elite Dangerous bouncing my head around somewhere. I tried to play that game, but it's just too boring. It just takes too long to do anything. And everybody else in the PvP side has all the time in the world to spend like getting good ships, like buying good ships or getting good ships and then upgrading them. And so like combat, you're just boned. So you just need to have all the time in the world, which means grinding a ton, grinding money to then buy better ships and better ship upgrades and like go into the right stations to get the right upgrades for your ship. And then it's just so much time that you need to put into it to even have a fighting chance of like participating in PvP. So I just kind of noped out on that game. I bought a HOTAS for it and everything, the joystick, but it wasn't that fun at the end of the day. I did not enjoy it enough to keep playing. Okay, so I think I maybe took some risks, so let's try one more thing, because I don't really want to end stream here, because I am not going to play another round. I'm not going to play another run. So let's see if I can play a little bit more conservatively and maybe get a little farther. Conservatively, he says, and then forgets to block. Okay, black hole, defend, and turn. And then defend. And then stratagem. And then lunar blast, charge on the dazed and one of the strikes. Take 13 damage, and then Cosmic Indifference. I can play Cosmic Indifference and draw anything in here. Is there anything I actually want to draw? I could draw an alignment. Because the Falling Star and the Glow cancel out on stars. Let's do that. Falling Star. And then a Cosmic Indifference for an alignment. Glow to pick up the alignment. And then we can run a Knockout Blow. Okay, Shining Strike. We'll run Guiding Stars. And then Big Bang. And then Venerate. Cloak of Stars. Let's see, do I have 15, 23 damage? We'll get him really far down. No, I can't do that. I can't run both. I could do 14 damage. I guess that's 11, 7, 8, 17, 20 damage. Oh, no, I can't do all of that. I can't do all of that. I only have two energy. And I'm boned again. I gotta find a way to do that extra 30 damage. Let's try one more time. I'll run the alignment just to do a little bit of damage, I guess. So I gotta be cautious and attack him. I'm gonna not run stratagem this time, so I can charge the 2 dazed. And I don't have energy this time, so let's glow. Oh, I should have run glow with, like, alignment. Oh! Sleepy, thank you for the raid. Welcome in. How's it going? Can we get a shout out? Did we shout out Brightspark? I don't think we did. Shit. Let me go ahead and shout out you, Sleepy. I think my mods are asleep. You're playing Slay the Spire 2. Nice. Spring mini slays. Lapis on the Moon. Welcome in. We have not spired many slays, unfortunately. We're on the second run. Both have been squibs. I'm on 4th Ascension on Regent, so it's a little difficult. I have not been able to build a sufficient deck yet. I'm still on the act. I guess this is Act 2. Yeah, this is Act 2. I get to the Act 2 boss twice. And I just don't have enough. So, like, I need to be more discerning, or, like, I don't know. I've just been getting screwed on RNG. So, yeah. That's not me. Sorry, I read your message, and then I read Lapis on the Moon's name, and I wasn't linking the two. My bad. Chew Donkey, welcome. How was Slay the Spire 2 for you guys? Did you get any wins? Okay, so I can run Cosmic Indifference. So let's do Falling Star. And then Venerate. Cosmic Indifference on, I guess, a Falling Star? No, I do have the stars for it. So Falling Star to try and, like, reduce his damage. But I probably won't survive this anyway because I'm not doing enough damage fast enough. Was not playing at the other Sleepy was. Oh, Sleepy Shemaine is not Sleepy Shemaine. That's what you meant. My bad. I can't delete messages. Whoops. Shout out Sleepy Shemaine. There we go. Please don't go to Sleepy Shemaine spelled with an SH. Please go to Sleepy Shemaine spelled with an SCH. Linked in the last chat message right now. You were playing Legend of Keepers. How was Legend of Keepers? I've never heard of that game. Or I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is. Okay, so he's going to do 21 damage instead. So we'll do Shining Damage, Shining Strike, and then Guide Star. Hopefully get some block. Did not get any block. Big Bang. Shining Strike. Cloak of Stars. And then 22 damage. I can almost do it. I can almost do it. I used to play Sleepy Shaman, so that guy is like past me now, and now me combined. It's past you and you combined. Got it. It's kind of like Darkest Dungeon, but you're the dungeon monster. You're the dungeon monsters that have to defend against the adventurers. Oh, I've heard of that. I haven't played it, but I heard about that, and I was like, that's interesting. And then I didn't play it. I'm dead. That's unfortunate. This guy sucks. I hate him so much. Maybe I just go balls to the walls on elites next time. You got it for free? Nice, dude. Congrats. All right. Wasn't expecting much and was surprised. That's always good. That happens to me a lot lately. I've been playing Pragmata lately. And it's kind of the same thing. I didn't expect anything much. I did play the demo at PAX, and it was interesting enough to wishlist, but I forgot about it. But when it came out, like, I was like, okay, I'll get it. And it's been pretty good. It's like short and sweet kind of game. It's really tightly designed, and it's a lot of fun. And it's only 11 hours-ish, so I'm like half done with it already. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's a feel-good game, for sure. It's like Dad Space is what everybody's calling it. Instead of Dead Space, it's Dad Space. It's like not scary, similar mechanics, similar personality, but just more chipper. And then he's like taking care of the Pragmata, which is the synthetic life form toddler, basically. Yeah. I'm down with not scary. Yeah, it's good. It's good to mix that in. I like the adrenaline. I don't like the hesitance to play. Well, that was a bust. That's unfortunately my Slay the Spire experience right now, is that I have gotten up to the ascensions where like it's not very streamable anymore, because I didn't realize this before, but yeah, you get bad runs. You need to stream a lot more to get a good run. So, oh well. Thanks for watching, everybody. Let me see if there's somebody to raid all of these nice raiders. Luca, come on up. I got my cat sleeping on my mouse pad. Nice. Thankfully, they don't sleep on my mouse pad or my keyboard. They normally don't step on the keyboard either, but sometimes they just don't care. So they will. I'm actually not seeing anybody on right now. I see Casual Elephant just chatting. I see Darren the Wizard playing Deadlock. I see Chompers playing Pragmata. Everybody else is like not they're doing either not online or not doing anything. He loves getting on the mouse pad, sometimes a bit challenging depending on the game. This boy just likes to do this. Like he demands chest time. And even if I'm playing like Battlefield and I need like all my faculties and to be locked in, he like doesn't care. He just jumps up on the desk and sits in front of this monitor like with his head on my chin. He like headbutts me until I pick him up like this, and so I have to kind of like put it on my arm. Oh, sorry. That wasn't comfortable. Yeah. I'll have to put him on my crook of my arm so while I'm playing I'm like it's funny. All right, well, I think I'm gonna run credits tonight. Sorry, Raiders, you just got in. I'm not seeing anybody out that really matches what I'm going for. So, sorry if it's BM bad manners, but I'm gonna run credits. If somebody wants me to raid somebody, throw it in chat and I'll consider it while credits are running. But yeah, thank you for hanging out. Like I said, this weekend I'm gonna be gone out of town, so no Phasmo tomorrow, and I might stream IRL, but I also probably won't. But I'm gonna try and make it so I can if I want to. Let you know in the Discord. Otherwise, you guys have a wonderful evening, wonderful weekend. Enjoy your time off. Thank you, Jerry. I will. It's a new gaming convention, Level Up Expo. I've never heard of it, but a buddy and his kids are getting me to go. It'll be good. Hopefully. If not, it'll at least be a good story. So, yeah, I'll see you guys later, and have a good weekend. Bye-bye, guys.